Hi everyone, I'm Ben Williams, Senior Geologist with Transition Metals. With me here today is Sarah Reese, our Field Geologist. We're in Sudbury, Ontario in our technical office, and we'll be discussing our Maude Lake project. We'll be just looking at some of the core and discussing key aspects of the geology of the project.
So the Maude Lake project is located about 10 kilometers north of Scarborough, Ontario, along the north shore of Lake Superior, and it's a large, emerging, high-tenor nickel sulfide system. The project is 100% owned by Transition Metals and is situated within the traditional territory of the Pays Plat First Nation. Regionally, the property is located within the Hemlo-Scriber Greenstone Belt in the Wawa subprovince. This belt is characterized by east-trending volcanics and sediments intruded by gabbro sills and dikes and larger granitic plutons. The Maude Lake property straddles a contact between the mafic volcanics to the south and the Crossman Lake granite pluton to the north. This basal contact hosts widespread, high-tenor nickel sulfide mineralization.
The property is only 11 kilometers north of mid-continent rift-related lithologies, which is host to numerous Ni-Cu-PGM discoveries, such as Duluth, Eagle, and our Sunday Lake project. Additionally, Maude Lake's Ni-Cu-PGM showing displays similar characteristics to the emerging opportunities associated with Archean-aged gabbroic to dioritic intrusions hosted along strike within the belt, such as the Tycho project being advanced by Palladium-1. The project was initially discovered in the late 1950s by New Athona and Zenmac Metals mines. Through limited drilling, a non-43-101 resource estimate was discovered within the subcropping zone, approximately 90 meters by 6 meters. Further testing of mineralization extent was not conducted as focus in the region shifted in the 70s and 80s towards activities targeting VMS-style mineralization at the Winston Lake and Pick Lake mines. These past-producing mines are located approximately 10 kilometers north of the Maude Lake property. The remaining resource comprises the Superior Lakes Zinc and Copper project owned by Waruna Energy Inc. Recent work there has redefined the two deposits, resulting in an indicated resource for the project.
Going back to the Maude Lake property, it was briefly worked in the early 2000s by Nova West Resources. Then in 2019, Transition Metals acquired the project. We completed regional geophysical modeling, which identified an extensive, large magnetic complex that crosscuts stratigraphy and trends southeast from the Ni-Cu-PGM showing. To follow up, we flew a 363 line-kilometer VTEM and MAG survey in 2022, which highlighted a well-defined, strong magnetic core within the magnetic complex. We also undertook prospecting and mapping activities that covered over 400 hectares of the property. Additionally, we re-established an access trail to the Ni-Cu-PGM showing to complete mechanical stripping and channel sampling. Encouraging broad areas of mineralization that contained higher grade zones were identified. This was followed up with a detailed petrographic study and initial confirmation drilling in late 2022. The drill holes intersected high tenor nickel mineralization, showing good continuity with historical drilling and surface sampling.
An expanded ground fixed loop EM survey, as well as a series of borehole EM surveys, were completed in early 2023, confirming the conductivity targets, which appeared to increase in both size and strength with depth. The most compelling conductivity feature is coincident with our strongest off-hole EM anomaly and is the current target of our exploration activities.
Our work to date has only investigated a small portion of this large, mineralized, intrusive system, which we are continuing to explore at depth.
Thanks for tuning in to discuss our Maude Lake project. For some additional information, please visit our website.